What up, everybody? I'm Dave Miranda, and this is episode 55 of Just Give Me 5. Hope you guys are doing great, continue to be amazing. We got a really great show lined up for you today, but if you guys caught episode 54, you saw we had none other than my man Blurry Eye, and let me tell you, when he was telling that story about Guru and how he had his demo tape and his code at the show, I just thought that was great, man, because, you know, for one, Guru is obviously no longer here, right? But just the joy and the genuine sincerity you could see like in Blurry's facial expressions when he was telling that story was just awesome. And my homegirl Simone hit me up the other day and was like, yo, you know what I really love about the show, Dave? She goes, is that when you ask the guests a certain question and you could tell it just takes them back to that moment in time. And it's like they go to this happy place, you know what I'm saying? And it's just really, it's just priceless because you can really see the joy that it brings them when they're answering that question. And I was like, I couldn't agree more, you know, and that's why we do the show. That's what makes it worth it, you know, just those exact moments. So shout out to Simone and shout out to my brother Blurry Eye, and make sure you guys watch episode 54. All right. But today's guest has been a giant in the hip hop community and the arts community in Arizona for many, many years now. We're going to talk about his early hip hop days in his group Boondocks. We're also going to talk about how he came up with his name. Plus, we're going to get into some of the people he's done amazing work for and much more. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I present to you A-Bomb.
Yo, this is A-Bomb the artist. All I'm saying, just give me 5. I got the name A-Bomb in the 7th grade. I was up all night painting. I had a big old wall next to my house that I could paint all night, and got to school late, first period. Mr. Scott wasn't having it. I'm asleep, hugging my science book, and they were talking about atoms, and I remember that, and I fell asleep. And all I remember everybody saying that was when Mr. Scott said, what happens when you split atoms? You get atom bombs, and he slammed the book on my desk, and I woke up to everybody laughing, and that kind of stuck. Everybody called me A-Bomb, Atom Bomb after that. The Boondocks started back in the early 80s. High school, we had just me and my buddy, Johnny Salcido, Sofa Loco, AKA Johnny Two Guns, rest in peace, my man. He started a record label, and we were out in Atlanta, and we were actually just, kind of feeling our way around what we wanted to do with music. And, I was a little bit rapping, he was kind of rapping. And then we met up with Tag Team from Whoop There It Is, and, hung out with those dudes, and then they blew up, and we came back and started our label based off of, what we had learned over there. And then we released an album in '91 here. We were on The Box, if anybody remembers The Box back in Channel 58, man. The Box, and then had a video out, and we signed it. We actually signed a deal with Universal, and Raging Bull Records was Joseph Isgro, and he owned like 10% of Michael Jackson, Rick James, all these people. And so we worked with him, Domino, the rapper Domino. When we got plugged up in distribution, we did a few songs. We actually we released the album in '91, and then we had another album produced probably like '96, '97, and we had features with Be Real from Cypress Hill, Mac 10. We did with Kool G Rap. We did some stuff with Frost. I wasn't in the studio with them when they did it, but we did do a track with Frost. I never got, just tapes, the lost tapes of Boondocks. But yeah, we did a lot of work, man. It actually put me in the game to set me up to do a lot of different things with different artists. And, it's a lot of street motherfuckers in the game. So, everybody kind of recognize each other when you're real. So they put a hand out, and I still work with people in different camps, and, we still communicate, we still work little by little, but it's not like I used to be. It's like the rapping days is over. I appreciate the game, but it's totally changed now. So, I just got to go and I do what I do with the art. And it's always like music is an art form. That's why graffiti is an art form, and art is an art form, painting to me. So I just keep it in my, stay in my lane, I'm going slow-mo. I started in graffiti and it was like I said, 6th, 7th grade. I went to the library and got a book called Street Art, and it was a lady who was just documenting graffiti, and it was the most colorful book in the library, bro, just the best shit ever. I saw that, and then I started getting into it. I started seeing the spray paint in my dad's garage, and like, oh, I can use that. And then I met a dude in high school, my freshman year. He was from the Bronx. and he was telling me about graffiti. And then I met another dude that was from here, that was from Brooklyn, Per One, and he was the first one I knew out here was doing graffiti in the canals, and he was doing big pieces, and I was like, man, I gotta do this. So I just started gathering paint and finding walls, and then my dad said, where's all my paint going? And I told him I'm using it for spray. He goes, man, that's expensive paint. So he's like, you know what? I don't want you out in the streets all night. You could paint this wall. My neighbor let us paint the wall, and I was just graffiti for hours all day long, man, and just getting better and getting better and getting better, and the wall was like 60 feet, bro, by 8 feet high, so it was a nice sized wall. So I got a few pictures in the paper, you know what I mean, on it back in the days. You know what I mean, a lot of different people came and posed in front of it, like Heart Clubs and Teen Angel back in the day got some shots when everybody was out, the lowrider style pictures and stuff. It was cool, man. It was a lot of good recognition, and you know what I mean, it was great to see other artists, you know, that inspired me, like Such One, you know what I mean, and all the NG guys and everybody who was really doing it at that time. You know what I mean, early, I was a little before that, but you know what I mean, just to see the new next level of people coming up, it was always great to inspire me. And then, you know what I mean, I stopped for a while. I had a son, and I just stopped everything. I stopped the music, I stopped the art, and I just got to take care of my son. So, you know, cut to, you know, a couple years later, I'm at work doing 9 to 5 every day, and on the job, a screwdriver slipped and I stabbed my left eye out. And it was like the second that happened, like everything that I couldn't do with 2 eyes no more, just like no depth perception, no graffiti, you know what I mean, no airbrushing, no drawing, like everything was just, it was flashed in front of my eyes, man. And you know, it was just crazy. I was on the ground bleeding. You know, I'm sitting there with the screwdriver in my eye, yank it out myself. The paramedic get there, and he starts, you know, he goes, lay down, I'm gonna put this flashlight in your eye, keep your other eye closed, and just open your eyes when I say so. So he put his hand over my good eye and flashlight in the other. He opened your eye, and it was black, and I was like, man, dude. But that second that happened, bro, I just knew I'm giving everything I got to, you know what I mean, to my art. I'm not gonna neglect my talent. I gotta keep doing something. I'm always gonna stay in that. But one of the crazy things was, after the first surgery, I had to have a gas bubble in my eye, and I had to keep my head down at a 90-degree angle so the bubble would float and keep the stitches in place in the back, because it almost went through the whole back. And I had sleep on my face, eat looking down, and my boy came over, Slick, Rick Flores, and rest in peace, homie, and he came over and brought me a stack of paper and pencils, and I just started drawing and writing music and drawing and, you know what I mean, creating logos. And the first logo I did off that stack of paper was for a home brew back in the day called McSherry's Home Brew, when everybody started home brewing. The dude loved it, I got paid, and I said, all right, that's the gig. I'm gonna just keep doing it and doing it and doing it. I've always kept the job like a 9 to 5, but I always on the side hustle, get my artwork on. But I never stopped doing it. I'm always got a sketchbook at the pad. I got a painting in the mix. It's little by little. It's just, that's the thing about being an artist. You get inspired, so you want to continue to, you know, be inspired. And sometimes it's not inspiring. Sometimes you got to chill and lay in the cut. Like COVID had me chilling, doing nothing. But now that, you know, we get this beautiful weather and it's that time of year, and getting to see good people and being around people you love and helping others, and, you know, I mean, doing what you can for everybody else to bring that energy to you, that's what it's about to me. And that's my art, bro. That's in everything I do. Like, I paint a lot of love pictures, and, you know what I mean, just things that kind of give you an emotional attachment to the painting itself, so everybody can relate to it on their own level. Man, I've done artwork for a lot of people. It's like a lot of it, some of it didn't get approved. Like, you have to go through different chain of command, but just to get the opportunities, like, you know, I mean, I created Bobby Fresh with, you know, my boy Robert Preston. Yeah, shout out, you know what I mean, we've done hundreds of designs, if not thousands, but we've done, you know, we were building that brand back in the day. You know what I mean, that was a great plug for me. He actually hooked me up with Jordan Brand. Jordan Brand got at us to do a collab, and I did a collab with them, and there was so many, you know, legalities with Nike and Jordan and the city of Chicago that you can't do. So my design was based around that and never got released. But I think we released it on the Bobby Fresh line. Little Rob, I got to work for Little Rob. Okay. You know what I mean? Little Rob, I did his album cover for him. They called me like, yo, man, when do you get this done? I said, by when? He goes, by this weekend. So it was great to get that work with Rob. What up, Rob? Hope all is well, homie. Then, you know, just all my projects. I was art director on Cool G Rap's The Roots of Evil album release, when we did that back in, I think, the early 90s as well.
You did the art for that?
Yeah, where he's in the Scarface pose, and it looks like the Scarface thing. Yeah, so we did all that. Me and my buddy Sal Cano.
Wow.
And yeah, man, just who else did I get with, man? Just Dude, I was rolling with D12 with Proof, and you know what I mean, I was always sketching something for Proof from D12 or, you know, different things. Yeah, when he was living out here. Yeah, I did the murals for Futuristic, for Indie Amplify and his new venture he's doing now. You know, a couple murals in the backyard for a video shoot, and then he didn't propose to his girl, but I did a mural in that for him. It's, you know, great dude, man. Yeah, you know, just what up, Zach? You already know, man. Good people all day long, man. I love seeing what he does for other people as well, man. What he's doing, his art, and how he's giving back to the community is a dope thing as well. How does it feel to know I'm special and extremely loved? Amazing. You know what I mean? It's just, if you don't feel loved by anybody, love yourself. You know what I mean? You know, we are here alone, we die alone, and what we're here to do is project our emotions and how we do things and let everybody see it through our eyes. You know what I mean? Have fun till the day you die, man, because that's what it's all about, man. Experience this life, enjoy the people around you, you know, be thankful for everybody you get to meet. You might not like everybody, you know, all the time, but they're gonna constantly change to be somebody maybe later on in life you can get along with, so you can't hate anybody for no reason. Everybody's constantly changing, you know, and that's why, you know, I mean, the people I know and the people I've lost, you know, recently through COVID, you know what I mean, and just recently my man John Paul Adon, rest in peace, my dude, you know what I mean, that was just Christmas Day, so much love, man. Yeah, that's somebody I know who loved me, and I do what I do because I got friends like that will take care of you and look out for you and check on you when you need it, you know, and I always do that with all my friends. If you know me and you're my people, you got that call, you get that text, I'm checking on you because I want to make sure you're good, just like I want you to check on me if I'm good. You know, we ain't always fighting the right battles, but we're always fighting something, so we all got to stay strong and stay together. I want to say thank you to everybody in my life who's supported me and given me a bunch of love. I want to thank myself, you know, for always hanging in there and taking care of the people around me to, you know, make sure that I rather give than receive. But at the same time, if you're going to be a great giver, you got to be a great receiver. So, A-Bomb the Artist, man, check me out. Much love.
And there you have it. Man, nothing but love and respect to my man Adam. You know what I'm saying? A-Bomb the Artist, you know, he's just good dude, man. Known him for a long time. He's done so much for the community out here. And, you know, it's just really, truly an honor to have him on the show. And, you know, make sure you guys are following him on social media. You know, that way you can see all the art and everything that he's doing, everything that he's got coming up. You know, stay in tune with that. Shout out to my brother Jimmy Nelson on the camera. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. All right. Well, this was another one for the books. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And till next time, stay tuned, stay blessed, stay healthy, and just give me 5, y'all.